Hi Sagittarius, so you've been doing a lot and now you are going to have a break. And this looks like a break caused by the universe because they want you to slow down. They want you to reevaluate something. So whatever feels like it's an obstacle to you at this point is really a rerouting and a redirection from spirit. Okay, so this is a general message. Maybe it's not going to resonate with you. That's perfectly okay. But if it does, then you can let me know by hitting the like button. Of course, that always helps. And I'll probably do an extended to carry on with this storyline. And you can find that link in the description box below. So I pulled out some oracle cards to see what's going on. What's your energy like? This is just general, no theme here. And I got quite a few. I got the wall with obstacles. In the hand, the universe is your partner. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy, to heart home compassion, and ending with joyful muse inspiration. This is very clear to me. There's a block being put in place because there's something that spirit wants to bring to your attention about your own path and your own creativity and your own, I'm hearing, magnification of compassion. Okay, you're already a super compassionate sign, most of the time in the higher polarity, right? Of course, not all Sagittarius people are the same, but you are. That's your archetype, is a compassionate teacher, really. And I'm seeing here that somehow, whatever you've been doing recently, or the way you've been caught up, I'm hearing in other people's storylines or narratives, has detracted from your essence, from your power to inspire both yourself and others, and to feel a sense of compassion from others. Okay, so maybe you've been dealing with some, I'm hearing narcoleptic characters. Okay, maybe, I don't know. I feel like that's definitely a metaphor. I don't know, who knows? Okay, but it's like people are not awakened, right? They're not seeing things the way you are. And I feel like there's a frustration here, or there's a block, and maybe this hasn't quite happened yet for some of you, and that's okay if you feel like you don't want to listen to this now. That's cool. You might want to come back later when it does resonate, I'm hearing, okay? So the point is for spirit to get you to have a pause so you can think about, I'm hearing, who you want to come into contact with and how. I feel like the universe is guiding you, okay? For some of you, this is like there's something you're thinking about doing or you want, and it's like a slight course correction. It's like spirit's like, well, yeah, okay, but there's something much better suited for you here, Sagittarius. So we need to take a little bit of a pause here. We need to have a moment in order for you to reflect. And as I was pre-shuffling the deck here, the Hangman did come out. So there is a need to pause. So let's get into the tarot reading and see what's going on here for you in relationship to this story. It ends well. It definitely ends well with joyful muse and inspiration. Some of you are going to discover a new passion. I'm hearing love. For some of you, that's in love. For others of you, this is a creative passion. I'm hearing marketing. I don't know what that's about, but maybe there's something, I'm hearing bypassing some kind of marketing. I don't know. Let's see here. Sagittarius. What do we got for Sagittarius? Let's do two more. Sagittarius spirit guides. Shuffle them out? Yes. Okay. Let's see. We need 9 cards, please, spirit. Some of you, this is definitely about love or some kind of major decision you're making. Could be a contract here. There's that Hangman. It ends with the Hangman in reverse. which means that the outcome is you having a new perspective and not needing to be stagnant or feeling stuck. There will be no more obstacles in your way once you've gone through this, whatever this is. I'm seeing the King of Wands here with the Devil in reverse. You're taking action here to, I'm hearing bondage, to release some type of bondage you felt to a certain person or group of people or a project or even an idea. Okay, so let's see here. Your current energy is the Lovers. I love this. I heard Gemini, and this is a card of Gemini. So I feel like you are doing a lot of thinking. I'm hearing in different pathways, okay? So you're really weighing the pros and cons, but it's not really weighing pros and cons. It's looking at things from a different angle, considering all options. Right. What do you want to say about that? It's almost like you need a vacation. It's almost like you need a vacation. You need a pause. You need a break. Devil in reverse. I feel like you're working really hard here. But it's like a vacation could be half an hour. It could be a week. It could be whatever it is that you need. But it's like you need some time. I'm hearing in shutdown mode in order to kind of reboot. I'm hearing and let spirit software upload. I don't know. Upload. Interesting. Some of you need a break from your house. You need to get out or get out of the environment you're in, even if this is a work environment. It's like you need to change your scenery here. Yeah, there's something about the scenery or the environment that might feel a little stagnant. So you're making a big decision as well. Some of you have met somebody recently, and that's heavily on your mind. Or, you know, you could be thinking about a current person. But it feels like, tell me about if this is a relationship. The Sun. This is somebody that you are really interested in. It doesn't have to be romantic. You could also be thinking about children quite a bit, whether you want to have them or not, or maybe there's a significant child in your life, a niece, nephew, cousin, whatever. Okay, or this could just be feeling really happy. So this is good. So what's the wall about? Why is the wall coming in? Well, your current challenge is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is letting go. What is Sagittarius letting go of? Page of Pentacles. Almost didn't want to turn over. With the Queen of Cups, an unequal partnership of some sort. Okay, where either you felt like somebody was putting you down, treating you like you didn't know enough, that you don't know what you're doing, or that you needed to study under them in some way, even in a relationship context. It's like you need to, I'm hearing learn the tricks of the trade. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, for some of you, it's like an oppressive dynamic within a love relationship, okay? Yeah, and I feel like you're making some decision here to, I'm hearing disregard that. Good for you, I'm hearing. Right. And then for others of you, there's a dynamic where somebody cannot live up to your expectations. It could be both at the same time. You know, somebody treating you like that just does not live up to your expectations. And so you're going within, looking within to find out what it is that makes you happy. But for some reason, the challenge is you're having a hard time letting go of this. Why? And it doesn't mean you haven't let go of it, but maybe it's showing up in other places in your life. You know, like, for example, and this isn't going to be for everyone, but usually when we are prone to toxic relationships, maybe because we grew up in a toxic environment and that's all we're used to or that's all we know, we find ourselves in those kind of toxic relationships in multiple places in our life, you know, at work, with our friends, or in romantic contexts. So it could be that you left a romantic situation that was toxic, or maybe it just wasn't panning out the way you wanted it to. If I feel like you didn't feel appreciated here. And that resonance of that energy is still carrying on in other environments. So you haven't completely let it go in that sense. Six of Swords in reverse. No, there's still some thinking around this that you're doing. And I feel like this is what's happening, Sagittarius. It's like you have all of this vitality, this energy. You've been using it to work hard here. I feel like you're feeling pretty good about yourself, like your image, your looks, I'm actually feeling. Like you're feeling very confident in yourself. Okay? And Spirit loves that and wants you to now take that energy and put it towards a place in which you will feel inspired and where people will be compassionate with you. Because I feel like you're kind of heading down somewhere that might be a little bit of a dead end, or maybe it's not going to be as fruitful and promising as something else here. And you're not going to be able to see what that is until you take a break. Spiritual narcolepsy, this card is talking about, a need to reconnect with spirit. A need to bring those spiritual beliefs you have into all aspects of your I'm hearing of your relationship. Okay, but all aspects of your life. If you can't live out your spiritual ethos in your work environment, then there's something that is not going to be in alignment. Like you should be able to carry that forward in all environments. You're a whole person, right? You're not a half a person at work and a half a person over here. Something like this is happening. Okay, your current support, King of Pentacles in reverse. Well, this is the great thing about you, Sagittarius. You're very resourceful and you have a lot of confidence in yourself, that so much so that money isn't really, how do I say that? Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's not a part of your vision of happiness. I mean, it's great to have it, but you're willing to be in a relationship with someone who maybe has less than, or you're willing to involve yourself in a situation or a job environment. Like money's, it's not that you devalue yourself. It's just that you don't put that as your primary focus. It's not, you understand that wealth is more than just monetary success. It's a quality of life. And that's your strength. And that's why you have so much inspiration, because you're able to see through those matrix barriers of like money. I'm hearing moolah, dollar bills. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're able to see past that. That's not your priority. Okay, so maybe the direction that you're kind of going in or what you're working on is starting to get a little bit dogmatic or a little bit rigid. What's the word I'm looking for? Institutionalized. Ace of Cups in reverse. Maybe more about money, Six of Pentacles, rather than a valuing of creativity and love. So translate this however you need. Maybe you're thinking about a significant other and you can just change up the words to fit that. Okay. So let's see here. What have you overcome recently? Page of Wands in reverse. Tell me a little bit more about that. The Four of Cups and the Magician. I love it. That's savage, Sag, but like in a good way. It's just like, I don't care about this bullshit that you're presenting me with, or this thing that you think I need from you, and I have no problem telling you as much. Right? So you're really stepping into your power there. Yeah. You're shutting down nonsense pretty much. Not being so agreeable in a good way. Not afraid to deliver someone the bad news or to reject offers that really are not, that don't stand up to your best interests. Because you could manifest on your own. You could manifest something a lot better. I also think you're overcoming a lower expectation that you might have had for other people or yourself. Maybe you just kind of gave someone a chance, or gave this job a chance, or gave this friend a chance, even though you didn't really jive with it, didn't really click with them, but you thought, maybe I'll see what's going to come. No, you're not doing that anymore, because your time is precious. It's valuable. Life is short. I'm hearing it's actually really long, but life, Spirit's like, it's long. Okay. Where is this coming from? The five of swords. I also feel like if you were feeling you were in competition, like some kind of mental game with other people, okay, you're also overcoming the need to battle. I'm hearing a battle of ego and wills. You're not playing that game anymore. I feel like you're walking away from it as the victor. Yeah, and I feel like in the past you would have turned around and been like, yeah, I won, but I'll still shake hands with you. Like, good sport, you know? That's the vibe I'm getting. And here it's like, I don't care. I won, and I don't mean this in a facetious kind of manipulative way. It's just like, I won this mind game by not playing anymore with you. That's what I'm feeling. Where in the past, maybe you tried to argue your point, okay? Or something like this. You could also be overcoming the manipulation of somebody else that you were involved with, okay? And maybe they left you out in the cold here with the Four of Cups. They rejected you. They could have given you the silent treatment here, most definitely, in a way to try to get you to play a game with them. You could definitely be overcoming that. So how did you overcome this? Three of Wands in reverse. You changed your vision of something. The Ten of Cups now in reverse. You saw something for what it was, not giving you the happiness that you need. So why are you at this wall? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me a little bit more about this. As the wall, as the block. The Moon. The Devil. Oof. Yike. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Okay. Sagittarius, there's something about this path, this new opportunity that you're not seeing here. Okay, and that's why Spirit's putting a stop to it, a pause, take a break. There's something here. I'm hearing it's not kosher. I don't know. Okay, it's not good. I'm hearing it's not gravy, baby. Maybe these sayings mean something to you. But there's definitely something hidden. Somebody could be promising you something, and there's really nothing there. Okay? Look at you, Sagittarius. The Sun and Lovers as your current energy. Going towards the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil and the Moon. Of course, Spirit's going to come in and be like, put up a wall, an obstacle. Like, hell no, Sagittarius, it's not going to go over here. So, yeah, so you're being protected here from something. And you are protecting yourself as well. Like, you are involved in this decision here with Spirit. You know, I'm seeing in the hand, the universe is your partner. You're partnering with Spirit for you to avoid something that is not good. Can we get a little bit more information about what this is? What is this? Nine of Swords. Something that's going to cause you a lot of anxiety here. I feel like there's definitely something hidden. Somebody could be saying something, okay, and it's really not what's happening. So take a break. Pause. If someone's rushing you, that's a red flag. Okay? Yeah. Someone's saying you have a certain amount of time to decide this and you don't feel ready. Mm-mm. You know, I heard this somewhere. I can't remember where. Probably, I don't know. Anyways, some book or something. But I read that if someone's constantly rushing you, what happens is you get emotionally dysregulated. Okay? You feel like anxious. And then you start making mistakes, or you know, like you're forgetting to do certain things because you're rushing. And so if there's a person in your life who's always rushing you, like even in the smallest ways, like say it's your partner and they're like, come on, get ready, hurry up, we gotta go, or like you're taking so long. And I mean, we have to be reasonable. And it's like if you're doing 3 hours on your lipstick, let's be real. But you know what I mean, right? Like you're getting ready to go grocery shopping and they're kind of like barking at you to hurry up. This is a problem. This is creating emotional dysregulation in you. okay? And it gets you flustered. It takes you out of your being centered and being calm. So this is a message here for someone, might not be for all of you, but there's something in your life that's either coming in like that or that you're dealing with. You feel anxious. You feel like you need to make a decision. You're not being given the time you need to pause, okay? That's a red flag. Either way, Spirit's going to create a wall, an obstacle, so that you do have time to consider what is going on. For some of you, this is about a new home or moving somewhere. For some of you, it's like, something creative that you're doing. Maybe you're like an interior designer or an architect or I don't know, something like this. I'm hearing window display. I know they have a certain name, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so your advice, what does Spirit want you to reflect on at this time? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Where have you put work in your life or recently that has kind of gone to waste? You know, you worked a lot for something and it wasn't appreciated, or you just didn't get anything out of it. 2 of Swords. It's because there's something you're not seeing about it. What? What is Sagittarius not seeing? The 10 of Swords and Temperance. There's something that you're doing here, the Tower with Death, that has ended or should end. It's something almost like that's healed already for you. That you've already moved out of that storyline, but you're still kind of entertaining it, or you're still working on this path in some way. Although you decided to move out of it at some point. If this is a judgment behind that, if this is about a relationship, Spirit's like asking you, and if it was a negative one, Spirit's asking you, like, why are you not fully shutting the door when you've experienced the Tower in this situation? And, you know, we all have reasons for that. But, yeah, we all have, you know, be compassionate and kind with yourself if that's the case. But it's time to move into this other beautiful, spiritually heightened and aligned path of inspiration and compassion. Something that needs attention right now. I'm hearing memory right away. 6 of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about that. What's that about? The Queen of Swords. You need to look back and reflect on something from the past in a really clear and objective way. Like writing down the facts of a situation, or writing down all the ways that this thing that you're dealing with right now that's kind of raising red flags for you. Be objective and write down all the ways it makes you feel, or all the hardships you've had involved with this or around this. I'm hearing create a log. 5 Pentacles in reverse, to avoid a loss here. For some of you, there's someone in the past here wanting to borrow money, or they're trying to take money off of you or something like this. And because you're so giving, I feel like you will extend that, or you have extended that generosity. But with the Queen of Swords, what you need to reflect on is that maybe cutting that off is actually the best thing, not only for you, but for them as well. Advice is the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, it's kind of like time to get ruthless here with the Queen of Swords, but you already kind of are in that energy, but maybe it's like you need to put something in writing, or you need to vocalize something. Don't be afraid to speak your truth here. I believe you are thinking clearly, and therefore it is okay to act swiftly in cutting something out that you don't want. Okay, and I feel like this is also Spirit saying really, really reflect and consider what's going on here. And where the path might be leading with somebody or some situation that feels kind of to you. Okay. coming up in the near future. The Hangman in reverse. Death in reverse. What's that about? The World in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Ten of Wands. This is a little bit of a warning here, okay, about staying in something, some mindset. It's like even maybe you made a plan for the future with something and like it needs revision, or there's something about it that's a little bit off here. It's not, yeah, you know, the devil and all that, the moon and the Ace of Pentacles. Like make sure people can back up what they're actually saying. Read the small print, the fine print. Read between the lines. Double check things. I'm hearing check alibis. Okay, I don't know, but it's like make sure you're not getting gypped or screwed over, I'm hearing. Because with the Page of Swords in reverse, again, this is saying there's something you're not seeing here about something that's not ending. If you're planning to travel somewhere, make sure you get all the details right here and have some kind of backup plan, most definitely. Because I feel like is this the block here that Spirit's gonna... You're going to feel like something didn't end. Yeah, okay. So you're going to feel like something didn't end, and therefore you can't go forward with something, but it's actually the pause, Four of Swords. It's actually the pause that Spirit's giving you. Weird. All right, Sagittarius, I'm gonna go more into this in the extended and get some more details about what we're talking about. But let's close it out with an oracle card. Remember, this was kind of it is a beautiful reading because it's showing me that Spirit's very much with you. Spirit is your partner. You know, they want you to wake up here and do something that inspires you and be around, you know, empathetic, compassionate people, just like yourself. Okay? Your hard work is paying off, a time to give rather than to take. And I feel like it's a time for other people to give to you rather than take from you. So there are good things coming, but there's a warning here. You know, sometimes when we feel our best, we kind of lower our guard, drop our guard, and that's something I'm seeing here with the Sun and the Lovers. It's not that you need to be guarded, but be conscious of all the decisions you're making. Okay, let's get a closing message here for Sagittarius. Show the world the real you. Nothing is yet set in stone. The answers you need are coming. All right, Sagittarius, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.